These are the times of service. They have 3 times of services here in the evening. And they are preparing for the 6:45 service here. And there is an office. Come on. This place is so historically significant and has a value in the country. Probably close to the Tooth Relic Temple. You can see free roaming deer here. Somebody has given them some rice, which is not good. They should learn how to survive in the wild and not get used to the food of the people. And the statue of Nandi outside. Supatya. Supatya. Komade. Supatya. This one is a people come and bow to the monk. You can see Ahastya tapas. කාවේරි ජලය ගලා යාමට සලස්වා තමන් ගණදෙවියන් බවට දර්ශනය කිරීම. Okay, so it must have some historical legend behind it. The hermit Ahastya let the Kaveri water flow and then appeared like Ganesh. That's the image there. And different deities are doing. This is a Vedaviya something, and then Kannappa Nayanagar. Ganadeviyan visin Mahabharata livim, writing of Mahabharata there. Now this is Sivadeviyan Darshane, Kannappa Nayanar. All these stories. A lot of details here. කුලකෝට්ටන් රජු විසින් කෝණේශ්වරම් කෝවිල සේවකයන් රෝගී රාජකාරී පිළිබඳව පැහැදිලි කිරීම. The king explaining their responsibilities to the officers, royal officers. This is 1624, Portuguese destroying the Koneshwaram, which is not great. Muruga Deviyan Brono Mantre Piyata Kiya Pema. God Muruga telling the Brono mantra to the father. Sivadeviyan Alal Asin Bihu Muruga Deviyan Lalana Vinsin Hadavada Ganima. The ladies raising Muruga, who appeared from the forehead of Shiva, God Shiva. So Ravaneshwara, the Ravana, the king, made the hot springs appear for the last rites of his mother. You see the hot springs here. Interesting. The followers have come. There is a musical competition between Agastya hermit and Ravaneshwaran. So Sri Anjaneshwar making the Lord Shiva universal. When Ravaneshwaran has received the Shiva Linga, Ganesha and Vishnu obscure, I think obstruct it. You see both Ganesha and Vishnu on the wall. There is a tree of a jackfruit tree. So here is again the story of Ravaneshwaran splitting the rock to receive the Shiva Linga, phallus of Shiva, for his mother. And then they are making the Kantale tank, Kantale reservoir, and the king Kulakotan supervising the project. History of sacred statues. On 27th July 1950, workforce of the Trincomalee Urban Council, while digging a public well at Division 10, excavated the sacred statues of Koneswara, Muthumai Ampal, Shantir Sekar, Ganesha, Astirther, Veera Shakti and Annam, bird. These statues were enshrined at Koneswaram Temple on 23rd February 1952. Prior to the destruction of Koneswaram Temple by the Portuguese in 1624 AC, some concerned devotees of that time had buried these holy statues under the earth to avoid demolition. Tirukoneshwaram is historically known as Tedchana Kailasam. The legendary Hindu saint Tirugana Sampathar, who lived in 700 AC, and Arunagiri Nathar, who lived in 1500 AC, sang hymns on the glory of Tirukoneshwaram. And the devotees here are lining up for their rituals. To see more of those boxes. Somebody sweeping the ground. Unfortunately, couples have unalived here themselves because of how steep the rock is. But it's so beautiful. I don't know what tradition this represents. They have tied these square-shaped boxes here and they are hanging. You can see many of them here with the Shiva Lingam, Nandi and other deities. You can see an isolated rock over there which is breathtakingly beautiful, and there is a staircase that goes down to another statue which is equally beautiful. This is such a beautiful place with the ocean, and they have thrown coins here all over the place, but it's such a dangerous place. You cannot grab the coins. Ishvara Devyan. This is the statue of God Ishvara with the ocean. With all the rocks here. An amazing place with the best views. If you fall, this will be your last day of on earth. This is one of the most beautiful places in Sri Lanka, Tirukoneshwaram. This is called Ravana Cut. It has a Ravana Vettu. It's cut by Ravana, they say. King Ravana came to Tirukoneshwaram. Let me zoom it in. Which was known as Techana Kailasam, and prayed that he be bestowed with a Shiva lingam. Since there was no immediate response from Lord Koneswara, Ravana got frustrated and attempted to cut the mountain with his sword. He was punished by the Lord for his wrongdoing. Ravana, an ardent devotee of Lord Koneswara, made an improvised veena instrument with one of his 10 heads, muscles and hands, and sang Samaveta hymns and appealed for Lord's pardon. Lord Koneswara pardoned him and offered a Sivalingam. Era of great Lanka king Ravana was believed to be during the Ramayana period before Christ. The Konesar rock that was cut by Ravana is still popularly known as Ravana Cut, which must be this place that you are seeing now, where on either side there is this rock and then the temple with this huge statue, which I don't remember seeing about 20 years ago when I first came to this place.